Boom, coming in hot, Chinch. How we feeling, cuz, today?
We're feeling good today, bro. What's going on? Where are you? You got a nice. Wait, is this the same backdrop where the Bates Motel is behind you, or is that a different hotel?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I got a nice little kitchen going on here. There's Sarah.
Nice, Sarah. I love a little kitchenette. I love a little kitchenette in the.
Dude, we need it. We cook.
In an apartment.
I just cooked some nice grass-fed burgers, so we cook a lot. So.
What do you mean? You bring like a foreman with you, or you want to like you go?
Yeah,
on,
dude,
like,
I got a George Foreman right there.
Do you? I said that as a joke.
Right George Foreman, see it?
That's great. Nice.
Yeah, dude. You know what we do? This is what we do. What a life hack this is, dude. You know, because we come up here for MLB Network a lot. So
yeah.
Sarah used to live in Jersey. So what we did was we took all the stuff we used, like our Vitamix, our George Foreman stuff, air fryer, and what we do is we put it in storage. And clothes
in Jersey.
Too. So so whenever we land, dude, right to the storage unit, we get it and we bring it. It's almost like having a
look at you guys. Whose idea was that? That was definitely Sarah's idea.
Who do you think, dude?
That's a good idea.
Dude, I always say, Sarah's last name's Dade, right? So I was like, dude, you updated us again. You updated us again.
Updated us again. That's so good. All right, we got a lot to get to here, though. We could keep going on this, but let's go. Let's go Super Bowl Sunday. You posted. You and Boo. Boo was hanging out, locked in.
Yeah, Boo hung out for the first half. Yeah.
Just for the first half?
Well, dude, his Anna, his wife, was in Jersey, so he left his daughter Savannah home alone. So he's like, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back at halftime. That's
so we
funny.
left at halftime. We made up some good food. We got some.
Yeah, what'd you eat?
We got some couple pulled pork sandwiches with some homemade coleslaw. We had some. I made some like grilled chicken strips with some. And then we had and then what else we have? A little shrimp cocktail. It was good.
I like that. I like that.
What'd you and Jess have, bro?
Dude, here, can I do this? Will you see it? This is just the apps, dude. Hold on, I gotta get it set up.
Dude.
So what you had there was homemade pretzels with everything seasoning on some, salt on some. I don't normally imbibe in the salt as much. I try to stay away from that, but hey, pretzel day. Dude, not buffalo. What is it? Barbecue, honey sweet barbecue cauliflower.
Oh, let's go, bro!
Dude, you guys got to get in on that. That is a good thing. She made a beer cheese dip.
Ooh, that looks good too. Does she eat any of this?
She eats all of that. Oh, dude, this is the craziest thing she does. You know what spanakopita is, or spanakopita, wherever.
Sarah
loves it. Okay.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it. She makes
spanakopita
egg rolls, but the egg rolls are like, she uses like a quarter of the phyllo dough that you normally would get in anything. They're almost like spring rolls. Oh, wait, you just froze. You got me? There you go.
Oh, wait, sorry. Here I go.
Wait, get Sarah over here to take a look at these if she likes them real quick.
Yeah, look at this. Come look at this, please. Here she comes.
The fiance in the house. Look at these things.
Spanacopitas?
Not in egg roll form.
No, like more like a spring roll.
It's usually like a pie.
Yeah. Normally it's like a square.
Like flat. Yeah.
Yeah, in normally case it looks like a Sicilian slice of pizza, but it's.
Bro, I've had those. I just didn't know what they were called.
I'm sure you've had them. It's like feta cheese.
In my belly. I just didn't know they were called spanacopitas.
So good.
Yeah. In Yinzerland, they're like, hey, Yinz wants some of them
spinach pies? You got a spinach pie?
Yeah.
That's so good. Anyway, all right, dude, let's get to the game. There's some fun stuff. Yeah. And actually, we're recording late. Sean flew in. You're in Jersey now. You're going to do some MLB Network stuff. I've been busy all morning. I was up super late last night. We finished work at like 1:30 in the morning, which was still fun, though. Like, so much fun. Yeah. Dude, covering the Super Bowl, like
that's so cool, dude. Who was your favorite interview last night, bro? You had so many good.
Eric Mangini, former Jets coach.
Oh yeah, Mark Shapiro's brother-in-law.
That's right. Mark, dude, he is so good. The other guy who's so good is like we have a couple of hosts. We have like Jade McCarthy does a lot of stuff for us. Former ESPN host. There's Bella. Anyway, but Trey Wingo is just a genius. He's just a genius. He's great at what he does. You know, like you talk, when we talk about like how good Amsinger is at night, like on the fly, whatever. Wingo just is so great. So my favorite interview last night was like after the game, like our big hard hitting thing was having Trey and Mangini together and just like vamping, like, and great thoughts, like, and everything that came out. Trey was like, "Is this a dynasty? Let's start there. How about that? Are we seeing a dynasty?" So he ran through. Hold on, 80s. It was 80s San Fran. He did 70s Pittsburgh, 80s San Fran, 90s Cowboys, and then he kind of combined the 2000s and 2010s for the Patriots, and that's where Mangini came into it because he was part of those franchises, right? He was like the D-back coordinator and a defensive coordinator for a little while. And Mangini's answer was amazing because he said what Patrick Mahomes did and what he does, he had a bad ankle, so he wasn't himself, right? Also, the other thing he pointed to was this was supposed to be the transition year for the Chiefs because you lost Tyreek Hill. Okay, so you're not going to have your same guys. Like your 99 Reds, you know, you could have gone one way or another in 2000. And his point was like the fact that Mahomes and Reed could put this on their back, and Kelsey, you got to add to that, put this on their back and won the Super Bowl in a year they really could have gotten a pass. He says yes. He goes pretty much dynasty form as long as Reed doesn't retire, which he said he's not going to. But so what's your take?
He told Terry Bradshaw afterwards not going to retire.
Right.
Dude, I just know I played 12 years of professional baseball. I made the World Series one time. I made the postseason one time. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to have, you got to be fortunate at times too to fall in the right situation. For the Chiefs to win 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 years, and they were there one of the other years, right? They won. They won 2
they
out of 4,
lost
but
one because they
lost
some injuries.
one too. Yeah, so like, bro, I think you would consider it a dynasty, especially in football. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that the Steelers and the Niners were the only teams for years with 4 Super Bowls.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then obviously the Patriots and the Cowboys and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, to win 2 Super Bowls, I think they got another one or two under the belt too. Because like I said, bro, I was saying the other day, Andy Reid on 2 weeks off, a chance for Andy Reid to plan for 2 weeks. I think it was an X factor, dude. It was a total X factor in that game, the coaching. It just was. And Mahomes stepping up, especially at the end when he had to scramble. The one time he scrambled like 25 yards.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
And it was like he was being chased, so he just kept going. I was like, dude, he doesn't care. This guy he'll rest in the offseason, you know. Right. You know, rest when you're dead. Well, they say sleep when you're dead.
Right.
You know, it's like, he'll rest in the offseason, dude. Like he just made a couple unbelievable throws. Kelsey's an absolute animal. I don't know how he gets open. If I'm, it's like you think that the Eagles, no doubt, game plan for him, but he finds a way to get open. Reed did a great job last night with misdirections.
Oh, my God. Especially on a goal line, right? On a goal line. Forget about it. Wide open in the end zone of the Super Bowl.
Incredible, dude. Like, incredible misdirection twice in the red zone. The one time on, 3rd and 3. I don't know, man. Yeah. It was a great Super Bowl, 38-35. What'd you think about that hold at the end? The defensive back.
I'm like locked in on that today. That's like half my day today is going to be talking about that play. We had, Dean Blandino does the Fox stuff, obviously. So he works with the 33rd team too. Like, we got a lot of good guys. So Dean Blandino used to be the head of officiating for the NFL. He came in there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read it off to you right now. I hate to be stealing from my company, but it's also complimenting my company, right? That he's saying this. Yep. So he says, great. Like, first of all, this is it was one of the best crews that there is. On paper, it was the right call, and it's done like that. Like, it's like you hitting a fastball. This is a good topic. Like you hitting a 99 mile per hour fastball is how quickly you have to actually make a decision to throw a flag or not in the NFL.
Wow.
Where it gets tricky is that throwing the flag and then a review comes means you threw the flag. Actually, there's a couple tricky things to being a ref, right? One is a play that cannot be reviewed, right? So you can't review the play. So if you throw that flag on a play that can't be reviewed, it's over. So you still have that old school thing where we can't rely on a replay to get this right. The second part
Right.
about refereeing that's interesting is your initial call on a play is the most, or non-call is the most important thing, because we saw it actually with Dallas Goedert made that catch, right? It was unbelievable catch down the sidelines, huge spot. It was initially ruled a catch. Now, if it was initially ruled an incompletion, it probably would have stayed incomplete. But it was ruled a catch, and it stayed a catch. So I got to give those guys credit. First of all, you're on the biggest stage in the world, and you know how it is with umpires too. The only time we talk about umpires in baseball is when they make the call wrong. We don't say, wow, that's the greatest umpire. He did the greatest job today because I didn't hear anything about him. You never hear that. It's all like, what have you done for me lately? So I don't know, man. I got to give them, like I always used to say in the control room when I was like with Roenbeck and Deaver and those guys, I'd be like, just make a decision. Making a decision is the important part. And then after that, we can talk about if we made the right decision or the wrong decision, but you have to make a decision. So refs' entire careers are based off make the decision and let me learn from it after. So I don't hate on it. Technically speaking, on paper, he grabbed him and he pulled his arm back. Now,
well, he even said after the game that he grabbed him.
Yeah. Oh, he admitted he was like,
he goes, listen, I grabbed him and Smith-Schuster was like, he's a great player, but I feel like he was going to get called on that at some point. It just happened. But you're right, man. And even to have the balls to throw the flag at that situation, that means like you're focused on the process, not the results. You're like, all right, I got a job to do. I see what I see. Flag.
Yeah.
Because you could also be thinking about what's the backlash going to be? Is my family going to be in jeopardy? How much money do people have on the game? Seriously, you could have that make a decision.
Oh, absolutely.
But these refs are professionals. Dude, I thought the game was ref so well. I thought that's how games should be reffed in the NFL. I think sometimes there's so many flags nowadays, dude. It's like sometimes it's a tough watch. But like I felt like the Super Bowl was not flagged that much.
No, they played hard.
They let the guys play. It felt like NBA basketball in the freaking playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
let the guys play. It was a great dude. It was
an all-timer. It was an all-timer.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh. And I think people were the reason you're getting more people being upset about that penalty call was because everybody just wanted that game to keep going because it was so great.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like 32 to 24 at that point, like you'd be like, whatever. Anyway, but I don't know. It was really awesome. And Pat Mahomes is
I think, dude, Hurts played so well. We forget about Hurts. He had 4 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown or something ridiculous.
3 rushing touchdowns. And he scored it. This is a good one. It's called an octopus. This is a new thing this year. Do you know what an octopus is in football gambling? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. This is great. We learned this yesterday as the day was going on, and it happened. So an octopus, and I guess this is a new thing you can bet on, is the player that catches or rushes for a touchdown also does the same thing on a 2-point conversion. So what happens is Jalen Hurts rushes for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts rushes for a 2-point conversion. So we got what's called an octopus, which is like a prop bet where you can make a lot of money off of it.
Dude.
Never heard of it too.
It.
Dude, I actually learned another thing this weekend. It was pretty cool because we work with all these gambling guys. They're so good at it. By the way, I made a couple bucks last night betting from these guys. So just saying.
What'd you get? What was your big hits?
Honestly, my big hits. What did I say to you and Boo the other day? I'm like, I don't know why everybody's saying the Chiefs are going to win this game. I just knew they were going to win the game, and everything I had was like it was 1 point, so it was like a pick'em game. Yeah. So I won big on the Chiefs and the over, which everybody was saying was going to be the under, and then when it went to halftime, dude, this is where I made the best money. When he went down with the ankle, and it's halftime, and they're losing by I think they were losing by 12 or something, whatever it was at halftime.
Yeah, 24-14, 10.
Dude, the second half line spread to 6.5 for the Chiefs. So I looked up at the line, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't know why. I just felt like that team was going to win that game. Like you said, all the Andy Reid stuff, like the making the adjustments, all that stuff. And I was like, they're overplaying this dude's ankle because, and you know this too, Sean, there's usually something you can do in a locker room that nobody talks
Exactly.
about. Okay, right?
Dude,
Like,
you could numb that ankle in 0.7 and like, just
Bro.
get by.
and I'm like, he's playing. He's not gonna not play in the second half. If there's something that can be done to give him a little thing where it's not gonna hurt his career for the rest of his life. And you know, if you're Pat Mahomes, you sign that waiver and you go out there, and what did he do? Now he's being compared to Tom Brady for how good he was. But so, dude, the second half, I did the second half over, and I did the second half Chiefs. So I did 2 parlays, a game parlay, and then when it looked really bad, I did the second half parlay, and boom, pow, Z.
Nice, dude. So you're going to be buying Jess something nicer soon.
Oh my God, yeah! I just realized not Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Fucking scam.
Not Thanksgiving. I know, dude.
I should just give her the sunflowers that were meant for Sarah.
Dude, yeah, give her the sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
The sunflower you sent Sarah.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Sarah,
Thanks,
you're
Sarah.
welcome.
Thank you. What else? Oh,
Dude, do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day?
no. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't help but get her something cute somewhere here or there, but it's not like we're not going to like Tiffany's for anything on Valentine's Day. Right?
Yeah. You're going to Olive Garden. You're like, hey, Jess, why don't you get the salad, soup and salad, and all you can eat breadsticks?
Oh, by the way, dude. Oh, you're in the year right now. You just proposed, Sarah. You don't get shit, dude. You just got a ring.
Yeah. You know what Sarah gets? 0 this year. She got an engagement ring. She gets no flowers, no nothing.
Yeah, first engaged. That's funny. Anyway,
We're gonna go out to dinner the day after Thanksgiving. You know, when it's not so crazy.
That's the move. That's the smartest move.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
What's the restaurant we're going to? There's an incredible restaurant here, Chinch. You got to go. I bet you've been there before. It's so good. Right here in Woodridge, New Jersey.
Okay.
Really good.
What's it called?
It's
You don't
called,
remember the name?
Villaggio?
It's called what?
Il Villaggio.
Il Villaggio. Ever heard of it?
Villaggio? That sounds like Villaggio, which is like a town.
Il Villaggio.
Not Villaggio. That's a very American.
Oh my God, Sarah said Villaggio. That's so ridiculous. I knew it was Villaggio. I'm a little Italian.
Do you say like ricotta cheese and mozzarella and stuff like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you say? Do you
It's
say
fucking
mozzarella?
ragut. It's ragut.
Ragut. You say ragut, mozzarella, and you one of those guys says calamar too. Calamars. You say calamar.
Actually, you say with more of a G, like galamare. Dude, I actually have a pretty good Italian accent when I speak Italian. I haven't done it in a while, so I can't do it. But dude, my father, I told you this, moved to Italy because he couldn't afford medical school in America. He went to Bologna, Italy, without knowing. Like, my whole family's from Italy, but he didn't know Italian yet. He learned Italian the day he got there and took medical school in Italian. Like, reading and writing. Yes, medical school. Not like...
Wow. Think your dad's pretty smart?
Yeah, he's too smart. 16
That's where you
years
get
old.
it from, bro. That's how you go to Columbia, bro. You got the good genes.
Yeah.
You
He
know what I'm
graduated high school at 16 and a half, dude.
God.
Yeah. Talk about my grades when I would get like a B. Terrible experience. What else? Oh, dude, you know what I've been thinking of since you're in Jersey right now? I see it because I think I follow them on Instagram. Dude, what's the sandwich place with the fresh mozz, dude? What is
Giovanni's.
Dude, Giovanni's.
Dude, I still go there.
Dude, I may have to go.
Ryan.
I may have to go. Like, take a trip to Jersey one day to get that fresh mozz sandwich. It's so good with the salami.
Dude, and the roast beef Wednesdays, dude, they go fresh
my
roast
God.
beef on Wednesday. Bro, hey, if anybody is listening to us that lives in Jersey, go out to Secaucus, New Jersey, go to a little deli called Giovanni's, ask for Ryan and Charlie, tell them Case and Chinch sent you.
Yes.
And I don't know if you get something free, but they'll say, hey, thanks, tell them I said hi. Anyway, Charlie makes fresh mozz every freaking day. It's incredible.
So amazing.
Try and go on Wednesdays, too, with a homemade roast beef, just sauce. Just sauce.
Yes, a just sauce. Dude, that place is so good that Dave Valley, who is a hardcore Queens Italian guy, used to work at MLB Network. Do you know he got so close with the guys that they would give him this? He went there one day for like 2 hours and they taught him how to make his own mozzarella.
Yeah.
And anytime he would come back to Jersey, he would get the seeds and bring them home and make his own fresh mozzarella. That's
I
how
know.
good it is.
To Seattle. To
Seattle, yes, he would take it like 4,000 miles away to make his own fresh mozz. So good. All right, what else we got? Wow, we're still grinding.
Dude, I heard we were talking about ukuleles before. We heard you got it. I heard you texted me, said you got your new uke.
I didn't
know you played. First off, I didn't know you played ukulele. I didn't know you played string instruments.
Well, dude, that's funny because we've been doing this show for 2 years, and I have 2 of my guitars hanging on my wall right there.
I know. I've never seen you play one. You've never told me you played one either.
Dude, I don't make enough money like you to just get like guitars for art. If I have a guitar here, I better be using it. Otherwise, it's a waste of my money. And it's Chinch Case be like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me bid on this guitar and just hang it on my ceiling, like it's just for kids. But like, I really love. We were talking about this. I love Eddie Vedder's the album he did with the ukulele that was like exclusively yes. And also like, dude, when I sit in my backyard in the summertime, now this is snobby, but I'm sitting back there. When like, Israel, whatever, the really big Hawaiian guy who sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's like, it's like the most beautiful song. And I just like, I've always wanted to just sit in my yard and just like play my ukulele. And I was like, finally pulled the trigger the other day. But wait, dude, you have a ukulele story too.
Dude, I got a couple. Speaking of my man Ed Vedder. Hey, listen, we are. Ed is the best, man. So grateful. Every year he usually sends me something for our Miracle Bash, for our Miracle League of the South Hills, for our kids. And if Ed puts his signature on a napkin, it's like $3,000. It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Whatever he signs turns into gold.
Right.
So this year, man, last week he sent me 2 ukuleles and 6 Pearl Jam posters, which the fans go nuts over the posters. But the ukulele, Ed told me that he wrote on one of the ukes, he wrote the lyrics to Release on the back of one of them.
Oh,
so
my God.
Isn't that cool? It's already going for $13,000 on our site.
No way. Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
That's got to be, that might get like 35, 40 grand, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. Who knows?
His handwriting, by the way, right? This is him.
Yeah, and Ed, kind of cool too. Whenever Ed signs his signature, he always puts the waves. He draws the waves.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But go check it out. You can go to handbid.com or the Handbid app. HANDBID. Handbid app.
Got it.
Sign up. It's so easy to sign up. Just put your name in, your telephone number, your email. Boom, you sign up, and then you go to Miracle Bash 2023, and bam, you're going to see some awesome stuff.
Okay.
It's going to be on my Instagram story. I'll have the link.
Okay. Text me the link too, and everybody who's listening right now, when you finish listening, go to our pages. If you're watching on YouTube or listening on a podcast app, I'll put this link in the copy too.
Yeah. A lot of cool stuff. Cheers. A lot of cool stuff on there. You can get a Sean Casey signed Pirates jersey too. It's on there.
Yes.
And then Bo Bichette signed jersey. There's a ton. Mark Chaparro.
Bo Bichette just made all this money, guys. Sign up for that jersey. Get this jersey.
Yeah, we got so really cool stuff, dude. And like I said, it all goes to the Miracle League in the South Hills. But like I said, Ed comes up big time every year for us, bro. And we got some really cool items up.
Wait, so wait, can you walk me through that super quick? Did you contact Bo? Did you contact Dante? Did you contact Shapiro? How do you get it?
Mark. We go through Mark Shapiro.
Your guy. That's good.
And then Mark
go through Mark Shapiro. This is one of the biggest executives in the history of the world. I just go through Shapiro.
We call the Red Sox. They give us 4 green monster seats every year. That's up on the thing too.
Really?
Yeah. Cleveland gives us some stuff, I believe. Seth Meyers gives us 4 tickets to a show and meet and greet.
Wow.
We got to use the connect, Chinch. You got to use the connections,
You absolutely yes. What is it? Teamwork makes the dream work, bro. You got to fucking use the connections.
And you know what, dude? If it's when I first was raising money for the Miracle League South Hills, I was like, I felt so bad asking people for money. Then you start to realize, dude, you're raising money for special kids with special needs. Yeah, I'm doing it. So then as soon as I changed my mentality, flip that switch, like it's the purpose is for a good cause. It's incredible. So go to Handbid app or handbid.com if you want to bid on some of the Miracle League, Miracle Bash stuff.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with all of that. And yes, of course, people would say yes to that. It just made me think really quick. Sometimes I get, you ever go to the grocery store and they're like, hey, do you want to donate $1 towards this? And I'm like, I
The food
donate.
bank.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah. Or like, yeah, with the donate $1 for the Little League fund. And I'm like, what am I going to say? No. But sometimes I say no. Like if I just made, like I do charity stuff, like I send stuff
Yeah.
to different charities. Our boy Chris Romeback just did a polar bear plunge for his buddy who had ALS. Threw a couple bucks his way. But then if you go to the grocery store right after and they're like, will you like to donate $1? And you don't know what it is, sometimes I want to say no, but they sucker me in. I gotta say yes all the time. Do you say no to those? Do you ever say no?
A lot of times. Well, what I'll do is sometimes I'll, because I'm like, dude, I feel the same way. Like I do give a lot of money to
No, but
charity.
that's
I'm
the
like,
thing. It's like you're paying it forward anyway.
like, do you want to do it to the food bank? I'm like the United Way. The United Way is great, but I think a lot of their money doesn't go
Yes,
to
it
like
doesn't
what they're saying. It goes like 70%
Yeah, that's my point.
If you give to the Miracle League of the South Hills, almost all the money we give goes to our
Exactly.
kids.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
I donate to Romeback's charity the other day because I know Romeback's not just taking my money and just buying like new Nikes with
You
it.
never-
Like
You never know, Rome.
That's a good
you
point.
Never know, Rome.
that's a good point. Anyway, all right. So there we go. We got through Monday. We're good. You're there all week,
Yeah.
dude. So we're gonna be just some remote
Awesome.
shows.
And dude, we got Geyer tomorrow, right?
Oh shoot, that's right. We got Brandon.
Yeah.
What time is that, by
Yes.
the way? I need to get ready for this.
Yes. That's going to be about 1:00
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right, I'll be ready. I forgot all about that, but yes, we will do Geyer tomorrow. Dude, you're killing it with the guests, man. I gotta
Now
pick up
it's
my
great,
game.
dude.
Nice. All right. Well, have a good day today.
Okay. All right, brother. You too, man. Have a great day, Chinchy, and I'll catch you later. Hey, everyone out there, don't forget, there's only 20% of you that are subscribed. We need more people. We need some more subscribers. Go up, hit the plus button up, and if you're on Apple, Spotify, lock it in and subscribe to Mayor's Office. Because, Chinch, we need it, right? We need to download
Yes, we
and
need it.
subscribe.
God darn it.
All right.
All right. Love you, buddy.
All right, bro. Love you, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
See you, everybody. Thanks.